The annual Met Gala, held a few nights ago here in New York.
I'll get nervous no matter how many times we've been. It's like, Mom, where are you, sisters?
Can you imagine what fresh hell Kim Kardashian and other celebrities unleashed at this year's Met Gala? The Kardashians, and most importantly Kim, have built a strong reputation for controversy and shocking looks. It wasn't far-fetched if you assumed that she would break the internet again. Fortunately, though, she didn't, but she came pretty close, and this time, you need to hear all of the near ridiculous details about her appearance at this year's Met Gala. The Met Gala is well and truly wrapped up, but as always, now is the time for eras to be submitted all over Hollywood, especially for the numerous fashion designers. The Met Gala is undoubtedly the giant red carpet in the world, and due to the sheer influence of Anna Wintour, every celebrity attending is expected to go all out with their commitment to the theme, which changes every year if you care to know. It is no holds barred. But why do stars like Kim K take it to such insane levels of exposure and provocation? Is it just pure desperation and thirst for attention? Or is there an actual artistic vision behind these mind-numbing looks? Is Kim a tog marketing, or is she just another celebrity drunk on clout? But before we get to the complete breakdown of Kim K's constant ability to stir drama, how the Met Gala works, and the extremes celebrities go through for this event, click the like button right below your screen and subscribe to the channel. Let's start with Kim Kardashian's outfit for the just concluded Met Gala event. Kim wore an armor-esque bustier top with floral motifs imprinted on the bodice. Kardashian added a silver floral chain, male dress, worn, folded over like a skirt, and a custom Margiela thong that matches the bodice. Over the metallic outfit, she wore a gray bolero cardigan, all fashioned by John Galliano, Maison Margiela's creative director. One thing was obvious: she intended to take her breath away, or rather, her breath away. But from the way the dress clung to her body, showing how tiny her waist was, we were not sure which was happening. This wasn't even the first time she, Kim, also went to the 2022 Met Gala in Marilyn Monroe's Happy Birthday Mr. President dress. She had to go through a crash diet, losing 16 pounds to fit into the dress. I would wear a sauna suit twice a day, run on the treadmill, completely cut out all sugars and all carbs, and just eat the cleanest veggies and protein, were her words to Vogue when she was interviewed. Maison Margiela's current creative director, John Galliano, as a man who knows his onions, played beautifully in that, with the tiny waist turning her into an hourglass, promptly fitting the Garden of Time theme of the Met Gala this year. In an interview with Variety, she said it represented the wildest night of her life in a garden, adding that she just ran out and had to grab her boyfriend's sweat. That gray sweat, we're sure, is no man cloth, perhaps a guise for a zipper that can't reach the top, like the 2022 case where she had to improvise by draping a coat around her arms, allegedly. Regardless, the Met Gala represents constantly pushing the boundaries of fashion, creativity, and innovation. Try as we might to deny it, the event is already written in the sands of time, and her name will forever be present, as we see more and more celebrities who went above and beyond in the Met Gala. Quickly click the comment section to drop your opinion on Kim Kardashian. Is she desperately chasing relevance, or is she a brilliant billionaire marketer who understands how to generate headlines? Now, let's check out the list of celebrities who have gone above and beyond for the Met Gala. Inspired by Susan Sontag's 1964 essay on camp, the theme of the 2019 Met Gala was camp. Notes on fashion. As expected, almost every attendee came prepared, but one who stood out even to date was Jared Leto, who brought a replica of his head. While this was extreme, it perfectly fits the theme, as the idea was to dress like you were going to a camp with sleeping bags, but camp in an exaggerated fashion. But then again, Jared Leto is known mainly for his over-the-top but usually beautiful outfits, especially considering his more recent 2023 Mets outfit, which was meant as a tribute to Karl Lagerfeld. The theme for the years was Karl Lagerfeld, a line of beauty. He wore a life-size cat costume that paid homage to Mr. Lagerfeld's cat, Chopette. Talk about going the distance. An unsurprising entry into our list is Kimberly Kardashian. What did she do this time? The dress was made for her to be worn to the 2019 Mets by Thierry Mugler, who had not designed anything 20 years before that moment. Made an exception for her and made a dress that made her unable to sit comfortably from the sheer tightness of the dress. Still, as we know, Kim always pulls through, even promising to eat some donuts the day after. The statement maker, the hit maker, and the all-around talented woman, nobody had the slightest doubt that Lady Gaga would deliver on the night of the 2019 Met Gala, known as one of the best years of the event in recent times. What she did was even better than delivering at 10 out of 10 looks across the board. She blew everyone else out of the water, showcasing 4 different looks on the carpet. She had to be supported by about 5 dancers during her 16-minute entrance, which left everyone spellbound. The outer pink layer was first blown up to reveal a sizable black gown alongside a stunning headpiece. She was accompanied up the staircase by the designer Brandon Maxwell. Like you, most of the audience thought the show was over, but it was barely halfway there. She continued and performed a variation of an umbrella dance, which revealed a stunning hot pink slinky column gown paired with a gigantic cell phone in her hand, creating a beautiful 90s aesthetic that complemented the dress. Then she wrapped up with the final outfit, a sparky black lingerie set coupled with fishnet tights and statement heels. Probably breaking the record for the most people helping one celebrity at the 2024 Met Gala, Cardi B's stunning black gown made by Wynn Downson, designed by Sinsin Lee, required 7 men to help her carry the dress while she was walking up the stairs. By bringing such a stunning piece of gothic glamour to the gala, she cemented her place as one of the few celebrities we know who have gone above and beyond for the Met Gala. Once the celebs have starred themselves into barely their frames and mentally overhauled it into avant-garde personas, the real torture begins figuring out how to physically exit inside these wildly impractical couture creations. We're talking next-level body manipulations and restrictive contraptions just to be able to put on and mobilize in these glorious over-the-top ensembles. From corseted waist trainers that barely allow breathing to prosthetic appendages impairing essential motor functions. Take Casey Musgrave's 2019 Barbie doll dress with its gravity-defying circular ruffle. To shimmy up the stairs, she had to master bizarre hip swiveling moves. Or when Kim Kardashian wore a literal upholstered couch from Musée Jacques André's 1949 collection in 2014, where their waist crunched down to doll-like proportions. Even limber supermodels aren't spared having to master avant-garde consumer skills, as freak runway wipeouts cheekily prove. Remember when Kendall Jenner nearly hollered like a scorned howler monkey after her 2017 dress billowing train almost scalped her on those iconic stairs? Then there are the self-imposed potty barriers that many masochistic celebrities put themselves through. These involve dressing in elaborately beaded, multi-layered gowns that need to be lifted overhead by cranes and attended by staff for the wearer to urinate during the event. Several behind-the-scenes struggles have occurred as staff members meticulously dismantle ensembles for last-minute rushes. When it comes to psychological processes, may God forbid that any celebrities feel the need to release some extra circular stress in their work. Many tales of famous dresses are put through their paces to the point of Rita Hayworth level wetness because of the anxiety and open bar combination at the Met Gala. Some celebrities will go to insane lengths to save themselves from a fashion disaster. Marilyn Monroe is said to have used diuretic pills in 1962 to prevent unfavorable pit stains, while contemporary stars like Jennifer Lopez are known to have worn medical sweat blocking pads to stay dry during those arduous staircase climbs. So, from mobility training to potty coaching, a pee hole paneling, and sweat prevention, no bodily preparation is too undignified for celebs to master wearing their Met Gala looks, because if they can bear it, they will be fashionable. As expected, the celebs get all the attention on the Met Gala red carpet, but you need to know that the various couture dresses worn by these people are the result of sleepless nights, chaotic work processes, and even worker mismanagement, all occurring behind the scenes. To give you a picture, this isn't just a group of 5 to 6 designers and helpers, but hundreds of unpaid designers, tailors, and artisans all toiling about for months, leading to the fashion industry's biggest night. And best believe that work is in constant crunch mode with few to no breaks. The ateliers are like labor camps, with workers going above and beyond what is possible. Running on fumes, sewing tables become beds as they live and sleep at their workstations, fearing they will not meet the high standards of their fussy celebrity clients. Every crystal, bead, and thread on a celebrity's personalized outfit has adhered with their blood, sweat, and freshly developed calluses on their fingers from thousands of needle pricks. They suffer the agony of having to painstakingly unravel complete patterns just to hurriedly restitch them together at the drop of a diva's demands. Oh, the outbursts. There are many tales of celebrities yelling tantrums because they're never happy. For example, there was the time that allegations first surfaced that Zendaya had a full-blown tantrum and threw metal tailoring materials at her couture team because her 2019 dress didn't turn out to be the towering plate of lingerie style she had in mind. Of course, there is no evidence online. Or how about the time that Beyoncé forced her 30-person staff to work through the night thoroughly retting her latex dress from 2015 because she didn't like the way it sparkled when she woke up. Not only that, but she also withheld $22,000 in overdraft fees from them for exceeding the allowed budget, allegedly. Then there's the blood feuding and infighting behind the scenes among exhausted workers who are reduced to sabotaging each other just to survive the crunch. Meanwhile, the dictator, creative directors, and well-known figures from fashion royalty with god complexes are in charge of everything. There are also tales of superiors throwing tantrums at subordinates. One such tale involves John Galliano abusing staff members who didn't measure up verbally and physically. So when celebrities strut their stuff on the red carpet, remember, the true beauty frequently rises from the ashes of poorly treated and unappreciated laborers who were also openly harassed for their artistic abilities. Everything to get those recognizable Met Gala looks. Given the degree of extravagance and cutting-edge style exhibited at the Met Gala, it should come as no surprise that controversies frequently erupts alongside the celebration of individuality. A-listers carefully consider unique outfits that fit the Met's theme every year. However, occasionally one will swing and miss in a remarkably offensive way. Consider Kendall Jenner's 2015 ensemble, in which the model showed up wearing a relatively offensive rendition of Chinese culture. The tight green gown with open sides attempted to emulate old Chinese aesthetics. However, it was met with an uneasy reception and charges of cultural appropriation. Sarah Jessica Parker's 2013 Mohawk headdress combo was equally repulsive. She intended to channel the Native American elements of punk, but it fell flat and caused criticism for seeming to denigrate indigenous cultures. These are the only errors that were visible on the red carpet. Many celebrities have entirely misunderstood the theme and have yet to make an evident attempt to follow the assignment. Memorable moments include Julia Roberts' simple black and white tulle tiered gown after the 2020 Met Gala was canceled due to COVID-19, and Katy Perry's odd nightgown number from 2017's Rey Kawakubo Comme des Garçons exhibit. But the juiciest controversies often involve celebrity feuding and behind-the-scenes drama around the inclusive event. For example, in 2014, a very public Cold War erupted between Gwyneth Paltrow and the gala's president, Queen Anna Wintour. Back in 2013, before she and Anna Wintour created Goop magazine in 2017. Even industry staples like Samir Zayn and Demi Lovato expressed some distaste toward the event structure, with Lovato's case seeming to stem from an argument with Nicki Minaj in 2016. Therefore, even though the Met Gala bills itself as the most significant night of ostentatious fashion display, there is undoubtedly no shortage of celebrity scandals and controversy surrounding the must-attended occasion. Tone-deaf ensembles and contentious arguments about who should be invited are just two examples of how the drama always manages to overshadow the accurate fashion on the show. As we wrap up this video, the 2024 Met Gala has seen many debundants. From Tyla, the South African pop star currently making the waves, to Wisdom K, the ever-inspiring TikTok fashion sensation, to Ayo Edebiri, the woman who has charmed all of our hearts after her wonderful performance in the series, Beef, then the Stray Kids, who are surprisingly the first K-pop group to walk the carpet, to Ed Sheeran, Taylor Russell, and Pamela Anderson, among others. And remember that as the Met Gala ended barely a week ago, your eyes must peeled for gossip and more information on this channel as the behind-the-scenes for most notable celebrities begin to emerge on the internet, so that you would get premium details. I hope you have seen the extremes celebrities are willing to go to impress the public for an event that takes place once a year. If you enjoyed this video, you should like, share, subscribe to this channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this one. And I highly recommend that you watch this video as well. Don't forget to drop your comments and opinion in the comments section below, and I'll see y'all on the next one.